Welcome to Lifestyle and Faith Journey. As we continue from the previous episode where Joab was able to persuade King David to allow his son Absalom to return back home to Jerusalem. Absalom was in Jerusalem for 2 years and did not see his father. Every time Absalom saw Joab, he pressed him on seeing his father, but Joab kept ignoring him because he had to keep the promise he made to King David. So Absalom grew tired of being ignored and rejected and said to himself, I got a trick for Joab that will get his attention. Mind you, Absalom is not aware of the agreement Joab made with his father, King David, to not see his face. So Absalom, being Absalom, not caring, he took it upon himself to burn Joab's field. This dude is wild. And you know what? It sure got Joab's attention, all right, because Joab was tight. Joab went straight to Absalom's house and confronted him, asking, Why did you burn his field? Absalom like, Oh, now I got your attention, huh? I've been asking you for 2 years straight to see my father and kept ignoring me. What was the point of me returning home if my own father does not want to have anything to do with me? I should have stayed in Geshur. I already got comfortable and gotten used to the environment. Joab got in touch with King David to convince and make arrangements to meet up with his son Absalom. When Absalom met up with his father, he bowed and his father gave him a fatherly kiss. It is imperative that when we ignore sin, we experience greater pain than if we deal with it immediately. Remember, Absalom is a rebel. He does what he wants and when he wants. So after Absalom returned to Jerusalem, homeboy got comfortable. He wasted no time. He got 50 men, horses, chariots to make his debut and entrance at the city gate to show the people moving forward he's running the show now. The city gate is a common area where people shop and conduct businesses at the same time. In Jerusalem city gate, the entrance you come in is the same entrance you leave out. So I am imagining there was no way to rob a store and not get caught. Those security guards had it made, no chasing in their job description. Absalom strategically positioned himself right at the city gate because people not only shopped there, that is where they also made complaints and lawsuits to King David. He was making a name for himself. Even though everybody already knew who he was, he wanted the people to gravitate and like him more than his father. He told the people, look, my father and the elected officials don't care about solving your issues. But you know what? I care. Then he would randomly ask a person who looks like they wanted to air their grievances, where are you from? After they respond, he says, see, if I was your king, your lawsuit against the person would be valid and you will receive justice. So everyone looking at each other like, word? Okay, bet. So as the people were approaching him, he would dap them up, giving them love, showing them love, and extending his hand, giving them kisses. Like, we family now. I'm pretty sure the people were talking amongst themselves like, he's all right with me. Absalom was definitely charismatic. All of this so the people support him to be the next king. While all this is going on, his father, King David, never heard a word about it. 4 years later, Absalom approached his father and asked permission to go to Hebron to fulfill a promise he made to God while living in exile in Geshur. Lies he tell. The fact that Absalom is bold to bring God's name to a lie is wow. That dude has no chill. Hebron was where Absalom originally from, so he had loyal friends there. His father didn't think too much of it, so he said, okay, just be careful while you're out there. But little did he know it was all part of Absalom's plan to steal the throne from him. So Absalom invited 200 men from Jerusalem to come with him to Hebron as his personal bodyguards. Then Absalom sent out spies in all the tribes of Israel to spread rumors about his father King David to the people, just so they can turn on him. He also told the spies, as soon as you hear the sound of the trumpet, he wants them to say out loud to the people, Absalom reigns in Hebron. Absalom even had his father's trusted advisor, Ahithophel, turn against him. This helped Absalom's popularity with the increased amount of people supporting him. Now, someone noticed what was going on and immediately went and told King David that Absalom persuaded and tricked the people to turn against you as their king. King David wasted no time. He immediately got up and told the servants who were with him to leave before Absalom returned before he eliminates them. But he left the concubines, which were 10 women, to watch over his palace. I'm telling you, David was that guy. He was fine and all. David had his flaws. He wasn't perfect, just like myself and everyone else. Although his son Absalom inherited his father's good looks, unfortunately, he did not inherit his father's humility, forgiveness, faith in God, compassion for the people, and submission to authority. This explains why David had many loyal people who were non-Israelite soldiers. David made friends everywhere he went. He made friends with the Gittites when he was hiding from Saul, and also the Cherethites and the Pelethites. And the priests and Levites were also loyal to David. The people welcomed innocent foreigners who meant no harm and shared with them seriousness of obeying God. On the next episode, David developed a plan to take back control. Thank you for spending this time with me today as we dived into God's Word. Remember, the same God who worked miracles in these stories, working in your life right now. His love for you is endless, his plans for you are perfect, and his promises never, never fail. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Let's continue to walk in faith together. One step, one story, one prayer at a time. Until next time, stay blessed, stay faithful, and know that you are deeply loved by Jesus Christ. Stay tuned. See you soon on the next episode of Lifestyle and Faith Journey.